triggering the estate tax with life insurance. So this is not that commonly thought of, but I thought it's important enough that we talk about it. Life insurance is typically an asset within your estate. So you have life insurance on your death. The policy proceeds are within your estate and will be taxed. If you're in a state with no estate tax and your life insurance isn't multi-millions of dollars, no big deal. But we're talking about Washington here primarily. In Washington, it can be a big deal because of our low estate tax credit exclusion amount. So let me give you an example of how this might come up in a not complicated estate. Let's say we have a single person, Doug, we'll call him. He has a home and other assets, and he's got about $950,000, let's say. And he is divorced and he has 2 minor children. And he wants to make sure that if something happens to him, that his kids are taken care of. So he wisely goes and gets his will prepared, which contains within it a nomination of who the guardian will be for his minor children. Let's say he's a widower, or for some reason the other parent can't take care of the kids. Especially important that there be a guardian for the minor children. Because minors can't hold money, there's going to be a trust in his will where he's designated a trustee who will manage the money as well. So he's got everything set up. He's done his estate plan. That's great. And then later on, he thinks, you know what? That's just not enough money for the kids. And I'm pretty young. I'm going to go get a term life insurance policy. And if you're familiar with life insurance, term policies are very inexpensive. They are not considered investment vehicles like whole life or universal. They are just intended to make sure that if you die early, that whomever you're caring for, your family, will have replacement income, will have money because you're gone. So he goes out and he buys a very affordable $2 million term life insurance policy, and he thinks he's done because he's got a will and he didn't think about what happens with that life insurance policy when it pays out. So let's review it. He had $950,000. He got a $2 million policy, so he has now $2.95 million in his estate. Washington's exclusion amount, we'll round it to 2.2. So he has $750,000 above which the state of Washington says can pass tax-free. And so $750,000 will be taxed at 10%. His estate will pay $75,000 in estate taxes. What should he have done? Because it sounds like he just about did everything right. He just missed one step. When he bought the life insurance policy, that was a change in his circumstances. He should have, if he would have thought about it, talked to his lawyer again, and his lawyer likely would have recommended something called an ILIT. It's an irrevocable life insurance trust. What that is a trust. It's irrevocable. You change ownership of the life policy from being in Doug's name to being in the name of the trustee of this trust. Had he done that, then the life insurance proceeds would have passed outside of his estate. It would not have been taxed. And in this case, it would have saved him $75,000 or saved his estate $75,000 in estate taxes. So keep in mind that when there's a change in financial circumstance, that is an important time to go back to your estate planning and elder law attorney and let them know about it, because they probably will have a pretty easy solution to how you can avoid estate tax.